Egypt has called off a scheduled meeting between its foreign minister and U.S. presidential advisor Jared Kushner. However, President Abdel Fatteh el-Sisi has agreed to meet the U.S. delegation later on Wednesday as planned. Well, for more on this, let's now cross over to CGTN's Yasser Hakim is joining me live from Cairo. Yasser, has President el-Sisi, though, met with the U.S. presidential advisor?
Yes, the meeting has ended a while ago, but I just want to give you an update that the Egyptian foreign minister has also met with the delegation after news that it would be cancelled. Actually, it went ahead and he met with the delegation before they convened with the Egyptian president. And obviously, there were a host of topics on the table. Obviously, the Palestinian-Israeli peace in a process, trying to relaunch the peace process between the Palestinians and Israelis, as well as trying to end the standoff as a mediator, the U.S., between Qatar and the Arab Quartet. And obviously, the main point was the fight against terrorism. And a statement from the delegation after the meeting with the Egyptian president had commended Egypt's efforts in the war against terrorism and against extremism.
Well, yes, it does appear, though, relations between Egypt and the U.S. could be headed to a rough patch after thawing of diplomatic ties. What more can you tell us about this?
Well, if you go back to the Obama administration, Egypt's ties were barely fractured, and there were issues that even led to Egyptian President Abdel Fatteh el-Sisi not going to visit the U.S. during the Obama administration, and his predecessor as well, Hosni Mubarak, has also refrained from visiting the U.S. in the second term of the American President U.S. President Obama. But during Trump's presidency, first there was a closeness in ties, an improvement in ties. But the issue of contradicting statements and stances within the Trump administration itself has caused some concern with the Egyptian side. If you look, for example, at the Qatari standoff, the U.S. president had taken a stance with the Arab Quartet at one point, and then he signed deals and commended the Qatari side, which created some chaos, if you can say, and misunderstanding to the U.S. situation. And now, with the arrival of the American delegation, there were news of cancelling funds to Egypt, partly military and partly economic funds at the same time, which also caused some tension between the two sides in the meetings today. So these contradicting stances within the Trump administration could cause a fracture in ties, although the Egyptian president said yes, and the foreign ministry said the relations are strong, but they are feeling disappointed towards some of the issues by the Trump administration, and they fear that this could affect the diplomatic relations in the future.
All right, Yasser Hakim for us there in Cairo.